The Walkden Monument, a structure that was supposedly erected in Walkden, England in 1868 to commemorate Lady Harriet, the first Countess of Ellesmere, was part of a small controversy in the 60s. This was because the city wanted to remove this spectacular relic of the past to make space for new roadworks. There is nearly zero publicly available information that tells us anything about who built the monument, how many workers it took, or how much it cost. Yet another example of usurpers trying to hide the past, or an oversight by the townspeople. While the concern for road safety is valid, the following question arises: why was it there in the first place? What is it exactly? Nobody seems sure. It could be an old world tech that harvests energy from the ether. Walkden council officials came to the conclusion that the monument had to be moved. Some even suggested selling it, thinking it would be too expensive to move. Eventually, however, the monument was moved piecewise at a cost of almost £9,000 in today's money. It now sits next to St. Paul's Church. This relocation, however, isn't the most interesting part. The significance of the monument being more interesting. Why was this monument kept or even built in the first place? Why was it relocated to a church, and why was it at the heart of Walkden in the first place? We've established that the civilization before us didn't just build for looks. Function was of utmost importance to them. The answer may lie somewhere in between healing frequency and the spirit realm. We know that the monument contains niches which house figures of charity, munificence, prudence and piety, perhaps a channeling of energies that put their civilization into favour with the spirits. Our civilization just wouldn't know the answer. The mainstream narrative says that this monument was built by public subscription in 1868, 27 years before the first power tool was invented in 1895. Fantastically skilled workmen or blatant lies? I'll let you, the viewer, decide. All of this intricate masonry, carved and cut to perfection with just a chisel, hammer, and perhaps a file, it doesn't seem to add up. It really makes you think about every single old building in the 1800s. If everyone marvels at their beauty, then why don't we build like this anymore? I don't think that the answer is cost, but rather that our civilization never built like this and we simply can't build or replicate the building seen. Anything from healing frequencies to geomancy could be the reason for these marvellous buildings, and they certainly have an air of mystery to them. Modernity seems to prefer glass slabs, hundreds of meters high, that house thousands of dreary offices, nothing beautiful or spectacular. The purpose of the monument remains a mystery. Nobody knows precisely who built it. It looks freakishly out of place in modern Walkden, and certainly nobody knows its true significance. This goes to show just how mysterious our history is, and how much knowledge has truly been lost.